Well, all righty then. Okay. Y'all just better find out and know something new today. I'm driving the ship. I am driving the ship. Hey guys, welcome to Bestie Finders Office Hours. I am Dean Kathy. We got I'm gonna do this. This gonna be real time. I'm sorry, y'all. I just realized my name needs to say Dean Kathy. I can't help it. Everybody else got their title. They got their stuff going on. So I need to be just like how we normally are. So anyway, I'm here for it. But anyway, y'all, welcome. It is Wednesday for our office hours. I'm excited. As usual, I'm here with my besties. Dr. Lisa, what's going on? Coach
Hey,
Nayala. All right, Dr. Lisa, what we got going on for today, hunting? I like it. It's
okay.
impromptu. It's impromptu.
Yes.
Yeah, it's an impromptu pop quiz today. So we are in a season of giving, a season of love, and a season of sometimes feeling like we're a little bit more obligated than we should be. And sometimes when someone has done really, really well by you, giving you a chance, giving you an opportunity, you feel like you can't say no to that person because you're so grateful for their support and their respect. But when they start at the point of giving you unreasonable requests, things that you didn't sign up for, it can get really, really hard to separate your emotional gratitude from the fact that you really need to set a boundary and be able to and be ready to stand by that. So today's episode is I'm grateful to you, but I'm not a slave to you.
Ooh.
Take it away, D. Kathy, because I know you know how to say no.
And you know what? And this you grow into this. That's why I want everybody to understand. Like, when you understand and get to know your gifts, you grow into them. Okay.
Hmm.
And so everybody think that change, that's just like when they do a prayer, they think that as soon as they get off their knees, they think the prayer is supposed to be answered ASAP. You know what I'm saying? But you got to give it a little time, because you got things that's out there going against what you want, the things that you're saying. But just with that, I had to grow into my gifts because it wasn't always easy for me to say no either, you know? And so that's what I just loved though. But that was before I knew the gifts. After I learned the gifts and I learned that, I'm like, okay, I feel good about, well, just saying, that's really not a good time. It's really not a good time for me to do that, or no, that doesn't line up with who I am or the things that I like to do. But when you recognize and see somebody that is almost like beholden to somebody else, like, and you act like you don't know how to say no, and it's my compassion person who was talking to someone, and um
I
and
just
and they were just hiding behind the phone. I'm just gonna say the phone because they weren't in that person, but they would have been hiding behind that smile or hiding behind that head nod and not really saying and sharing what was really going on the inside, right? Like, I shouldn't be doing this. I don't know enough. Um, and all because that other person don't want to do it. It's not that they don't know how; they just don't want to, and they're gonna pile it up on you. And as long as you say yes, it's going to continue, right? And so when I witnessed that, I was like, it changed everything for me on where I stood on some things that I'm working on right now, right? And I'm like, okay, like, first of all, I wouldn't let nobody guilt me into doing anything, okay, or make me feel bad about it. I'm like, that's just the way it is. If you can't do nothing about it, it just won't get done. Now, unless I want to do something about it, and if it's something that I can do something about, then I step in.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna let y'all take it away. I'm gonna take this call. Oh, crap! This person I've been waiting on. But okay, go ahead.
Okay. Well,
Coach.
I'm waiting for Dr. Lisa to ask me a different question. I don't know.
Now, Coach, as our team compassionate, it I know that you love having people feel good around you and
I
feel
do.
confident and cared for and loved.
Yes.
How do, or have you felt like you're reaching a point where you can start setting boundaries so that you can say no to unreasonable requests?
Um, yeah. Yes. So, like Dean Kathy stated, it's a growth process, right? Because I'm new to understanding what the gifts are, right? And the extreme in which I have grown into what the idea of other people thought of me. Um, and I'm learning to feel my feelings because as a compassionate, my feelings really are, it's hard to explain and describe, but I really feel things in my body, I guess equivalent to somebody that says that they're an empath or whatever that term is. And as I know the gifts and I stay connected with BestieFinder in the community and read more about discovering me, going back to my gift assessment, I understand and have more confidence to say no. It's still a work in progress because I want everyone to feel good. I want them to be
Mhm.
happy with me. I want them to like me. I want to like everybody. And at the same time, I am good with knowing how God created me in work, in personal life, and being okay with saying no to things that I feel like are stretching me too thin, too fast. I love myself enough to say no if it doesn't align with who I am. And I keep repeating who I am to those that really are dear to me that I don't want to cut off because that exhorter, when it comes up, baby, it's off. So it's a growth process. And yes, I'm learning to say more, say no more, and being okay with the no,
Right.
being okay with it.
Okay, being okay with the no, that's good. And so with all of that now just us talk. Oh, Dr. Lisa, did you give your feedback yet?
No, I was talking too much.
No. Well, see,
We
so
got some
y'all know
big
I don't have a problem saying no.
right, and she does it with nonchalantness. So it's not that she looking mad or sad or anything. It's like no, it's no.
And that comes from, you know, someone told me way back, I want to say in high school time, when my mom was sending me to all these different classes, that you got to use the silence as a power move. When you start having to explain beyond the reasoning and you move beyond explanation to justification,
Right.
now you've lost your place of power because now you're running into making excuses. I don't want to is a good reason.
It
It's a
really
good reason. The
is.
other person hearing it might not like that reason,
Right.
but it's a perfectly valid reason. And then if well, why don't you? Well, that's not your business.
Right.
So it takes time to get okay with not saying anymore. You know what? It's a negotiation tactic. Stop talking, and then the other person either has to respond or keep moving.
That's right. No, I like that, Don. So, but what happens in a lot of areas, like the situation I was talking about, people are gaslight you. Like, oh,
Mhm.
you do this better than me, you do that, and blah, say blah, and so they trying to talk you, manipulate you in the whole process of getting out of doing something that they really don't want to do for whatever reason that might be. But you want to toss it off on somebody else, and then you can just show up once it's done, and skinning and grinning. Excuse me. But the other thing that I was about to say is about us growing into the gifts. So, like, I mean, like, I can look at people when they really begin to, what's the word? When they really begin to uh, hone in on their gifts and really can really understand their characteristics and the way that they act and the way that they sound, the way that they do, they start taking responsibility, they start being accountable. And guess what? It starts making them look more mature. They start acting more. They people, it literally changes how you look, how you talk, how you act. You know what I'm saying? And when I say but it's not you changing anything other than you growing into your gifts. And so you just look a little bit more mature, right? In
Mhm.
yourself, in that thing, or in the area of where you are growing. So I absolutely love it, honey. I just love
Mhm.
these gifts. And I'm telling you,
Powerful.
I'm always on people. That's my thing. That's that. And always discover your gifts.
I was gonna say she gonna say it. She gonna say it.
I'm telling you, get with it. BestieFinder.net. You can do the scan me for free. You can get a little taste of it. And then we will employ you to go beyond that and get the fullness, take the full course. And so you can get all up into who you really are. And so you can start, I've been talking about this since 2000, what I told y'all, since 2005. So over
Mhm.
about 20 years, right? And then when I see stuff with people that I've been knowing for a while, they still talking about finding or becoming the authentic you. Go sit down. Okay, just go have a seat, several seats, please, and thank you. I'm like, tap into your freaking gifts and stop trying to be everything other than, right? And so becoming authentic, you will be authentic. You will be able to walk in who you truly are and bring you totally to the table. All right. And you will be more successful than you ever know, that you ever imagined, y'all. I'm telling you. So it's all good because it's all God. All right. What you about to say, coach?
I was just gonna say, and it gives room for those that are. It gives room and space for you to have the right team, the team, your
Absolutely.
family team, your co-working team. Y'all see where I'm going with this? Your team, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it gives you room to, yes, be yourself, but also identify your tribe, your people, right? So that you
Absolutely.
can flow.
That's
You
right.
can
And encourage
flow.
them into being who they
Yes,
are. Mm-hmm.
absolutely.
Because that's why they
Yes.
on the team. And then,
Hmm.
then once you find out if they're not a good match, if that's not what you need, we can have a very cordial conversation
Hmm.
about it, and just saying whatever we need to say. So yeah, it's good stuff, y'all. I'm telling you, it's totally life changing for the better, and it'll help you to show up for you, for your family, for your friends, for your coworkers. And for whatever it is for your church, whatever it will definitely bring out the best of who
Absolutely.
you are. All right, so Dr. Lisa, we're gonna turn it back over to you, honey, because we're gonna break another record. Mm.
Hmm.
We are going to break another record. So as you've heard, once you embrace your gifts, you understand who you are, you feel confident being who you are, and you use that confidence to set boundaries that protect you and yourself. And on that note, we'll see y'all next week.
See you guys next week.